How far can 300,000 go in Columbia, South Carolina? Let's talk about it. You might be surprised, honestly. Most people come to me thinking there is no way I can get something nice for that budget. And I really do understand why you can feel that way. You're scrolling online, you're looking at Zillow, looking at the budget, this or the house is way too outdated, but you feel like, where does $300,000 really get you? But here is the truth that I really want you to hear. Here in Columbia, South Carolina, 300,000 can stretch a lot further than you actually think. Okay, so let me break it down to you the same way I would if somebody calls me and says, okay, what can I realistically get for $300,000? So before I go into details, let me ask you a couple of questions. The first question is, when you imagine your next home, what matters to you more? Something totally updated, something that's turnkey, more space, and a great location, but it needs a few updates, because how you really answer the question will shape everything. So here's the real picture. Around 300K in Columbia, this is what you're looking at. 3 to 4 bedrooms, between 1,700 and 2,300 square feet, a good mix of new builds and established neighborhoods, commutes that don't make you want to pull your hair out, and areas that still make you feel comfortable, safe, as well as community driven. So now, if you are someone who wants something brand new or close to it, that got fresh paint, updated everything, you can really get that. But with the areas that we're talking about is Northeast Columbia, Southeast Columbia, Blythewood, Lugoff, Elgin. Now, you might trade a little bit of yard space, but the home itself, it will be move-in ready. Now, if you love the idea of a bigger, more mature area that has a little more character, but may need a couple of cosmetic updates, $300,000 is still within your budget. You can still get something that feels homey, that you'll absolutely love. So let me throw another question at you, because this right here really, really matters. Is your biggest worry the price, or is it the fear of making the wrong decision? Most people think it's about the money, but once we sit down and go through it, you're really scared of choosing the wrong area or overpaying. But that's where you have someone like me to guide you, that actually helps you to calm that fear. So let me give you a real quick story. All right. So recently I worked with someone who swore they couldn't get anything decent for under 270,000. Their words, not mine. So we went through and actually found what they wanted. We looked at a few options and ended up buying a beautiful new home just under $300,000 in a neighborhood they didn't even know existed. Now they're telling everybody that this was the best decision that they ever made. So here is what I want you to understand. $300,000 in Columbia still gives you real options, not scraps, no leftover options you can actually be proud of. So if you're sitting there thinking about, can I buy? Here's the question. What would it look like for me, and what's the next step? It's super simple. If you want me to break down your budget realistically, get you that what your budget can get you realistically, without pressure, without judgment, I promise I won't make it weird. Message me 300 and I will sit down and talk with you as if you're one of my best friends. You're not doing this alone. I'm here to guide you through it.